Good morning. I'm Simulator Deck and welcome back to Australian Truck Simulator. Today we're out and about in our fuel tanker, which is here. We've just had our night's rest and we're ready for another day at work. But before we talk about that, let's talk about getting drivers to work. Now, on the last episode and recently, we have tried to get people to work, drivers to work, and it turns out that I now have 9 drivers plus myself getting to work out of 2 depots. So all I need to do is hire drivers, buy them a truck, and then they will get themselves work. They will drive themselves around, and we don't have to do anything else. We don't have to buy them trailers or anything like Mads, for instance. Let's change him to long distance now. So Mads is based out of Charleville. All the drivers drive the Kenworth 610 SAR right-hand drive standard sleeper. So he's on the road him and the truck are on the road at the moment. He's driven 300 kilometres so far. In total, we have 5 trucks and 5 drivers and 3 trailers at Charleville. So all these drivers are at various stages of work. Lucia, for instance, is based out of Coolati. And he's on a propane job from Yerrell to Coolati, and he finishes in 1 hour's time. So all of this will happen in the background. I don't think I will necessarily see them, but they are there anyway. Let's go trailer shopping before we do anything else, because I would like to purchase a dry van, and we'll customize that. Let's get a 32 feet, 2 axles, paint job. We'll paint it this basically the same as the other one. That's cool. We don't really need anything else for that. We'll purchase that and we'll send that to Coolati. Now the next one that we'll purchase is a fuel tank, and we'll customize that. Fuel tank 4 compartments. $32 feet, don't want it to be a long one. There's nothing really we can do to it apart from that. So we'll confirm that. We'll purchase that, and we'll also send that to Coolati. And our next and final one we'll buy a reefer, and we'll customize that. That's a reefer, 48 feet. Same colour as a truck basically. And we'll confirm that, purchase that, store that at Kaladi, and get it delivered there. Alright. Now, a little bit about the garages before we take off. This is the Kaladi garage. Can we upgrade that now? Garage manager. No, I don't think we can. So we've got 5 drivers and their trucks at Kaladi. Peter, Luca, Greg, Richard, and Valentino. And at Charlieville, we have Scarlett, me, Emily, Jano, and Mads. So we've got 3 drivers at each. Daily profit 71,000 at Kaladi, 47,000 at Charlieville. So that's upgraded as much as we can. So let's get in the truck. Oh, I should mention about the garages, because this is a custom map. The garages basically look the same, doesn't matter if you upgrade them or not, and you can't actually see the other trucks. But in the base American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator, if you upgrade the size of your headquarters does in fact get larger. So we're going to depart. Headlights on for safety. I already own it. I would have thought, or is this a separate one? Do we own 3 garages now? Let's have a look. Do we own 3 garages? Cairns Station. We're not at Cairns Station. I am going to sell this because we're not at Cairns Station. If we look at the map, we're at Kaladi. So let's go to the job market. Now I found that the freight market will have the trailers provided. So if we have a look at Kaladi, which is where we are, so from Kaladi at the moment we can take 15 tons of lumber. It's a local job. Let's take that and try and prove my theory correct. Alright, so we'll get our map up. So I want to see what happens when we take our fuel tanker there. I'm just going to drive like this just for the moment. Our fuel tanker's looking pretty sweet, so we're just going around the corner to load up. So I'm still learning things. So I thought I'd drive like this just for a
Never mind.
moment.
I'll find a new route. Recompute.
Alright, good that way. Good that way. I much prefer to drive in truck. We can go this way.
This is where it ends.
View the job offer. I thought we'd already done this, but take job. Oh! Because you came with your trailer to this depot, it needs to be transported to its garage in Charlieville before taking this job. Do you wish to dismiss the current trailer and take this job? Let's see what happens.
Let's do this.
Your trailer is ready. Head to the loading area, which is over there. Alright, so before we do that, I want to see where the other trailer is. So trailer manager. So they must have sent it back to Charlieville. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, so this is a quick load. So we have found out that our other trailer is now at Charlieville. So if I really wanted to, I don't actually need any trailers. I just gave him job to job and pick what jobs I want to do.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left. Find a new route.
It's alright, Skynet, we're all good.
Okay, let's find a new route.
No train. No train.
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
Thank you, Skynet. Oh, my parking is crap. So obviously you don't get much for that one because it's only short distance. Now, so we're in Cooladi. Now from the freight market, we only have a load of stones back to Charlieville. Cargo market, on the other hand, oh, we have to be connected to our trailer, rightio. Or I can leave that load behind so if you have your trailer connected, you go to cargo market. If you don't have your trailer connected, you go to freight market. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is go back into my trailer manager and select my reefer, use it. Okay, so if I go now, my reefer should be attached. It is. Matches the truck pretty well, even though it's just a basic scheme. Now if we go to our job market, go to cargo market. Now we're in Cooladi. Frozen food back to Charlieville. Household appliances. Well, we don't really need a reefer for that. Fertilizer, vegetables, and dynamite. Vegetables. Nitrocellulose. Does that really need a...
Drive safe.
Alright, so now that we've got our our reefer or our refrigerated van, to use more of an Australian term, we'll head over and pick up the load. Yep, we're good.
We are finished.
Alright, view the job offer, which we've already done. That one, take the job, get loaded.
Ready to roll.
Alright, we're loading. Alright, and so we're fully loaded, we're pointed in the right direction. Our cargo has been unloaded. Our truck is here. Let's get in our truck and go. Driver Jano O couldn't find a job and had to return empty. Fuel and maintenance costs us minus $333. So now it's giving me a running commentary on what our workers are doing, which is a side to these truck simulators I've never gone into before. Nothing coming that way. We'll creep up a bit. Nothing coming that way. Alright, let's go. So not only are we operating our own vehicle now, I'm also concerned with how the others are going. That pretty much operates in the background. And especially now that money's not an object, because let's face it, I cheated. I prefer enhanced my gameplay.
Turn left. Okay, let's find a new route. Turn left.
It's alright, Skynet. Okay, left there.
Finding a new route.
Alright, should we be plain sailing now? So now I've basically got the same trailers in both depots that I can pick and choose as I need to. Or if I want to do something else, I can just detach the trailers and go from there. So just to give you some progress reports about the other truck simulators, I am recording this in a massive batch in January 2024. With what I've learned here, I'm also going to be doing the same with the other truck simulators across Simulated Erg. I've gone and re-downloaded the maps for Europe with the Europe map mods, the Middle East and Japan. And so those series can resume. And so eventually I'll have a couple of depots and some trucks in each and some worker bees. Before we leave this batch of Australian episodes, I should also go to Victoria. And see how that is, a very different environment to remote Queensland. So far on this episode, we've learnt the difference between the freight and the cargo market and how we can swap trailers around. So just cruising behind this truck. Don't want to get too close to it, obviously.
Go straight on.
Thank you, Skynet. Okay, Luke at B's just finished a job and has earned some good money there. Luke at B has leveled up. So I dare say that for my operation, the backbone would be this highway corridor between Coolati and Charlieville, or between Cooley and Charlie. Now I'm waiting for Skynet to try and divert me via Ward River again. "69 kilometres away." also what I've got to keep in mind too is this truck in front, are they going to divert via Ward River? Do I need to be watching out for them? Stay a reasonable distance behind them, so if they do slow up, I can take that into account.
Never mind. I'll find a new one.
Yep, there it was. Realistically, we're probably going to follow this truck all the way to Charlieville, which is fine. I'm really looking forward to seeing the progress of the Middle Eastern and also the Japan routes. It's been a while since I've actually been following them. But I'll be keen to see how I go. So I'm actually thinking about doing 3 separate series based on Euro Truck Simulator. I'm thinking of doing a UK only version where I just stay in the UK. I'm also thinking of doing a Europe version and also the Middle East version. So that'll be in addition to Australia. In addition to Japan. So what I'm thinking of, I'll have Australia, US, which would incorporate Canada and also Mexico, Europe, Middle East and UK and Japan. And I'm also thinking of, in a couple of episodes time, using a different profile and checking out the other Australian map that we have to see how that goes. Might have to experiment with that one on a different profile, but I believe that map's no longer in development by the original creator. And I get that, things change. While I'm here, I don't think I've actually mentioned it yet on this series, but one of the podcasts that I'm listening to that is super relevant to where we are now, what we're doing now, is Copy Southbound, and it's a podcast set in Australia where the hosts interview a massive range of people involved in the trucking industry and the transport industry. Some are household names, some aren't. There's some from the current day, 70s, 80s, and then there's a whole heap that are from, the 20s and 30s and through the Second World War, 50s, 60s, 70s sort of era, and you hear about the changes that have gone on in trucks and roads and the industry in general. And in some cases some of the episodes are very long, so if you're going on a long trip, that'd be good to listen to. I'm really enjoying the different views from the view of people who have grown up in their early days, and some of them who are still in the industry now, and the changes in the trucking industry now. And then there's others who are newer to the industry, and this is all they know. Lots of fascinating stories from the more senior members, including the fact that often, especially in a place like this, you wouldn't go to the government road authority to get your license. You just go to the local cop and do the test there, and often the cop would say, "Oh mate, I've seen you driving around in trucks and cars since the age of 10, you know what you're doing. Go out with you for a little bit, or just tick the paperwork and off you go." Totally different to the training that's required, training and compliance that's required now. So very, very interesting. Copy southbound from where you get all your good podcasts. Driver Emily Z has leveled up. Very important when you're listening to podcasts to find things that will entertain you year round. We're in January 2024, and depending on what sort of podcast you listen to, but a lot of podcasts have quote unquote gone on holidays. Especially if you're the type of person who only listens to podcasts from radio shows, because all of those shows are on their Christmas New Year break at the moment. So I'm just thankful that I've got so much on my phone, depending on what sort of mood I'm in, depending on where I am, if I'm in bed or not. I often listen to podcasts to help me sleep. Sometimes I might need a funny podcast, so there's plenty of those. Might be driving around, so I might listen to, an industry podcast. Oh, this is Wards Crossing. We're not going there, Skynet. Oh, so all of this wanted me to do was to snake around Wards River Road and then come back onto here anyway. So I don't have to worry about those two ridiculous narrow bridges for the river. We're also waiting on a new version of this map, or some updates to it. As soon as I find out, and as soon as I get access to that, I'll let you know in an episode. That's due to come out sometime in January 2014, which is this month at the time of recording. So I spent a couple of days yesterday in real time going through and updating Euro Truck Simulator with the various maps that I was talking about before. and giving myself some extra money in all those maps so I can actually go out and buy trucks now. So I've figured that in America I'll drive a Kenworth. In the Middle East I'll probably buy the I'll probably use the Kenworth that I was using before I got this one, because I did buy it for American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator. So we'll do that. Looking forward to seeing how I can upgrade the real garages. So as I was saying earlier before, the buildings, your depots here don't really change because of the type of the map, but in American and Euro Truck Simulator it will. And you can actually see the trucks that you've purchased. So I'd probably buy a Scania and an MAN, or maybe a Volvo for the European maps. And I need something as small as possible in Japan. I keep on hearing stories that box trucks or rigid trucks will be getting introduced to Euro Truck and American Truck, but I haven't seen anything positive about that yet. Thursday morning, 8 AM. Expected in about 10 minutes in game time. So after we arrive in Charleville, I am going to have a look and see what else we can do in this reefer. See if we can go somewhere that I haven't been to yet. There's probably more options out of Charleville than what there was in Cooley. Wow, I'm doing 124, doesn't feel like it. I also need to check out how to do how to get the company logo back at the depot, back at headquarters. Oh, Mads has just done himself another job. Good on you, Mads. Mads has leveled up. Good on you, Mads. It's like shout out of him at the moment. So we've got to deliver a little bit further than our actual depot, our headquarters. Going alright on the dirt road at the moment. good, Skynet. We have arrived.
Here we are.
Here we are. Alright, excellent! So we're still level, no, just gone on to level 20. 121 kilometres, 2 hours and 3 minutes taken including our loading. And $11,000 and 25,500, sorry, 25.5, 2,541 XP. Alright, let's have a look at our job market. Cargo. We're in Charlieville. Right, office supplies, potassium, household appliances, salt, packaged food, Charlieville to Charlieville, computers back to Kaladi, TVs to Kaladi, office supplies and used packaging back to Kaladi, furniture to Cooper Opals, TVs to Cooper Opals, curtains to Billia, empty bottles to Huburn, tyres to Huburn, fertilizer to Huburn, empty pallets, used packaging to Huburn, Opal Field, packaged food to Jackie's Farm, fertilizer, packaged food to Jackie's Farm, salt to Johann's Opals, empty pallets to Loden, potassium to Loden, tyres to McLeod Station, nitrocellulose dynamite to Mayfield Station, tyres to Mayfield Station Field, furniture to Mayfield Station Field, furniture to Munieta, computers to Nimboy, dynamite to Plum's Farm, used packaging to Snow's Place, vegetables to Snow's Place, packaged food to Yarramurra, and empty pallets to Yarramurra. How far is Yarramurra? Oh, that's a whole episode by itself. Vegetables to Snow's Place. Well, we haven't been there yet, and that's only a short one.
Time to get the job done.
Alright, where are we going, Skynet? It's a little better looking than our yard. Oh, we're good, just. No. We already know the job offer, we just got to get there. So it looks like we're going to our home base.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Where's the one that we... So where's the job we had? Where's Mom's Farm from here? That's an hour. It's an hour 37. It's an hour 45. That's 2 hours. So what happened to the job we had, Skynet? Packaged food. I don't want to go all the way there. That was the one.
Time to hit the road.
I just did hit the road. What I do want to check out.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Want to check out the property behind us.
Right, a new route. Get ready. Turn left.
Richard O couldn't find a job and had to return empty. So I want to see what this place is here. Okay, it's a viewpoint. Activate viewpoint. Charlieville's Outback. Oh, I like the look of this place. Alright, here we are. Oh, I thought it might have been a place I can buy, but obviously not. Alright, where can I go? I suppose I can go out this way. And it's starting to rain.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
As soon as I find one, Skynet, I'll let you know. Well, I'm not exactly sure. Probably a good place to end the episode. I've been Simulator Dick. You've been wonderful. Thanks for watching, and goodbye for now.